All right, guys, so today I'm going to give you some of my favorite tips to help every single player make a perfect backswing every single time. All right, guys, welcome to Lessons from the Road. So today I am at Eagle Rock Golf Course for day one of my golf schools here in Edmonton, Alberta. And I'm going to talk to you about some of the most important parts of loading pressure in the backswing. Now, there's two schools of thought that go into it. The more old school thought would be getting in here and bumping pressure off of the golf ball, where the more modern philosophy is getting stable and stacked on top of it. Both of them can work, but you have to have a fundamental understanding of where pressure is going to move in the backswing. Now, the first thing I'm going to address, if you're moving off of the golf ball, you are going to have more linear motion back into the golf ball in order to make solid contact every time. So there's going to be some slide in your swing. Now, if you're getting into a position where you're stacking everything at the top of your backswing, you're going to feel like you're moving more down into the ground and then up and around through impact. One of the most important things you have to understand when we're talking about moving off of a golf ball is there's two ways to do it. Some players are going to get in here and bump all their pressure off and really feel a lot of pressure in the back foot when they're getting there. Their chest is going to be stacked over their shoe, and that's a perfectly normal move. Now, another movement pattern that you see out of a lot of players is they get in here and they start with this forward bend at address, which is just a tilt here at the pelvis. Now, people will turn off of the golf ball and retain that forward bend in their backswing. That's fine, but we're going to have to find a way to get our chest stacked back over the golf ball. A lot of players run into an issue that when they start with that forward bend, they have to push everything here to get back to the golf ball. Now, that's going to put a lot of players in a position where they really start hanging back and tilting. You notice a lot of players add loft, have contact issues from that. But if that's what you do, those are the movement patterns that you're going to need in order to put yourself back in a decent position to make good contact. I have a preference from my players. I like to see my players get into a position where when they're going back, they get extension of the lower spine. Now, if you can get the lumbar spine to extend and stay centered over the golf ball, you are going to be in a solid position. One of the keys to do this is you're going to feel your trail leg working up, your trail hip is moving back, and then your chest is extending. This keeps me dead square over the golf ball all the way to the top of the backswing. Once you get into that position, the movement coming down to the golf ball is going to be very different. I'm going to feel as though I am sitting down into the ground in my transition. That's going to allow me to just keep working around with minimal movement towards my target. If you stay stacked in your backswing and then push your pressure towards your target, you're going to get in a lot of trouble. That's going to cause a major tilt back. Now, if you want to be in a position where you get good contact, the chest is going to have to stay behind. So you'll see this every time out of the player. I don't love that movement. I love down and around. So if you're trying to make a good backswing, figure out which player you are. Do you bump off of it? Do you extend? Do you stay stacked every time on top of it? Both of those patterns can work if you find the right matchups to put yourself in a good position. I hope this video helps you guys out, and I hope to see you next week. Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and comment. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thanks a lot, you guys.